Welcome viewers to the problem series of electrodynamics. Our first question is, let's say three charges are situated at the corners of a square. Three charges are situated at the corners of a square. Let's say minus q, plus q, and minus q. And we have of side A, square of side A, and we have to find out that how much work does it take to bring in. So the work required to bring this plus q charge at one of the corners of this square is, as we know, potential is equals to work done per unit charge. So when it comes here, then the potential by due to plus q charge, due to minus q charge, and due to minus q charge will act there. So the work done can be find out. See the q charge which we are working out here, and work done, the potential due to minus q by a, kq by a, and by this kq by a also again, and the last one, and this distance is root 2a. So the last one is kq by root 2a, which collectively we can write as, by taking common q by a, gives us q square by a, kq square by a, and this is minus 2 plus 1 over root 2. So this much work done have to be done in order to bring a plus q charge to the one of the corners of this square. Now let's move on to the second part of this question, which is that how much work does it take to assemble this whole configuration of four charges. So to find out, let's say initially there is only a plus q charge here, which requires no work to take from infinity to say any point p. So first work done is equals to 0. Then if we are bringing this minus q charge, say this minus q charge at point A, then the potential will act, and the work done by our first charge on second, work done by 1 on 2 is equals to potential into charge, and the charge which is coming is minus q, and the potential by this is kq by the distance is a. Okay, work done 1 by 2. Now we are bringing a third charge, which is minus q at distance a. Now it will acted by it will be affected by the two potential of these two charges, plus q and minus q. So work done by work done of 1 on 3 is equals to minus q k by a, and the work done by this by 2 on 1 is equals to minus q k, and the distance between them, as we know, is root 2a. Okay, now if we are bringing the fourth charge, which is plus q, now we already calculated that the work done required to bring that fourth charge is this much. So we simply add this fourth in this. So the total work done is W is equals to minus q k by a, and minus q square k by a plus q square k by root 2a, and this one plus q square k by a minus 2 plus 1 over root 2 minus q square k by a, which is this, plus q square k by a minus q square k by a, and plus q square k by a and q square k minus 2 by 1 by root 2. Okay, now by adding all these we can get our work done is equals to 2 q square k by a minus 2 plus 1 over root 2. Let's move on to the second question of this video, which says that find the potential at a distance s from an infinite long straight wire that carries a uniform line charge lambda. We know that for the long straight wire, electric field due to a long straight wire at any point say s is equals to lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught in the s cap direction, which we can easily find out by the Gauss law. When we talk about infinitely long wire, then we change the reference point from infinity to say some point A. So I'm changing here reference point to A. Now, as per by the relation of potential with the electric field, we know that E dot dl minus of E dot dl, and we are doing work from A to S. As I change here the reference point when we talk about a long straight wire, so minus A to S, electric field is lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught S, here S. On solving this integration, we got lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln S by A. Okay. Question, which is we have two infinitely long wire running which are parallel to each other, and say these are like this, distance is a, and this is plus lambda, and this is minus lambda, and these are along the y and z axis. So we have to find out the potential at any point, say x, y, z, from the origin. We have to find out potential at point x, y, z. Okay, from the above question we can know for the potential due to a infinitely long wire of plus lambda plus charge is this much, minus lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln sy. So the potential due to by the plus sign is by the lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln s plus y, where s plus is the distance from the plus lambda charge infinitely long straight wire, and the potential due to this negative charge is lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln s minus by a. Okay, on adding to get the net potential, say at any point x, y, z, we have lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln s minus over s plus. Here I want to tell you that these s minus and s plus distance are nothing but from the xyz axis. Say these are like this. Say for here we are calculating the net potential due to these wires plus lambda and minus lambda charged in C. So this is s plus and this is s minus. So from here you can now clearly understood that the value of s plus is square plus y square minus y minus a square, as we are just in the zy axis. So we here the x component is 0 and same as like this, s negative distance is z square plus. Now substituting all these values, we can easily find out the value for this potential. V is uh, lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln under root z square plus y plus a square over under root z square plus y minus a square. So this is the potential generated by the two wires of plus lambda charge density and negative line lambda charge density at say any arbitrary point xyz. Now let's move to the fourth question, which is same as our previous question. In this question, we have two copper pipes of radius r, which is held at a distance, say d, at from the origin and of our radius r, and another wire of radius r is at minus d at the left hand side, means both are 2d distance apart from each other, and one is at potential v naught and other is at minus v naught potential. The left hand side is at minus v naught potential, so we can easily find out with the help of above formula in the xy axis. Question was in yz axis, so we can change the z by y and the y axis by x. Then this potential will change a bit like lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught ln, as we said that z will be changed by y square plus, and y will be changed by x plus a square, and y square plus x minus e d whole square. Okay, here now this a distance is changed, where the a distance was from the wire, this distance. Okay, now the distance will be r d minus r. Here a distance is under root d square minus r square, and this is a result of our question for where the a is equals to under root d square minus r square. Thank you.